And we'll go see the kittens in just a second. I'm going to blast this out on the Twitch. Let's see if live is this live or if it's the live. Yes, it is this live. Hopefully there is sound. I cannot hear the sound. Okay. Okay, let's pin that. And I'm going to jump into the calendar. Let's just roll this back. That's fine. So it just doesn't do another announcement. And it did it anyway. Okay. Okay, let's throw this up on Discord. And throw that in announcements here. What's it back? Okay. Right here. So now, great. Put one up on Facebook? Is that a thing I can do? Okay. How do I give it like a highlight? Is that what I? Oh no, Facebook. Chumpy. All right. We're gonna go, I think now, and cats. Let's just see what happens if I click this. Yeah, okay, that's. All right, stop. Let's do this just to get the ball rolling. Okay. Oh. The quality of this is looking real bad. Let me try. Let's run that. Okay. I mean, I guess if I force it to 1080, it's tolerable. It's not amazing. Yeah, it's not great. I assume the sound is decent. Okay. All right. Let's bring a little light in here. Hey, Janine. All right, I am. Hello, George. All right, here are the kittens. Hi, guys. Yeah, we're gonna do some meds in just a minute, and maybe a little weigh session. I'm gonna put you all in a tripod, so sorry about the shaky cam that's about to happen. Switching cameras. Okay. Okay. So, let's... Okay. Grab these old bowls. Okay. You all come with me. All right. Put these here. back for those in a little bit. We're not going to feed them just yet. What we are going to do is give them some amoxicillin. Okay. And do a quick weigh-in. So I guess I will put you all down like here. Right. Get the first one. Is the sound coming through okay? Did not really do a check on that. Oh, I need the dropper. Wait, you guys stay. Can't really call the girl Stormy for short. I can hear. Okay, good, good. No, we already had a Stormy. Call her Storm. I mean, you can call her Stormy. You can call her Dirty. Why don't you clean yourself better? Come on. Thank you. Good job. Okay. Take a quick look. We'll do another weigh session after they actually eat. Oh, let's get that away. 1, no, 4, no, stay. She's 466, let's say. That's down a lot. What's going on? Oh, well, that's, man. Guys, eat more. I don't know if that was an accurate reading. She's like so squirmy on there. Okay. Toothless. You may have to clean this out. I'm not putting you in there. No, don't go to that. Meow again. I dare you. Go on. What are you gonna do? Meow? Come on. There. Okay. All right. So let's see him. 480. 390. You're down 2, but okay. But I'm weighing. That's pre-food weight, so that's somewhat to be expected. She's down a little more than. He's only down like 3 ounces, 3 grams. What are we weighing in here? Grams. And I think her weight issue was just that she's squirmy, and that wasn't an accurate read. What, picture. Yeah, sorry. Internet is not great these days. It seems like it was doing a lot better recently, and then tried to go live yesterday on my own stream, and it just didn't. And when I checked this one, it was a little on the blurry side. If you go into your video setting and force it to 1080, it'll be a little better. I noticed that. If you have it on automatic, it'll it down to 480, which is less good. Okay, so let's all 3 onto them for a little bit. Take this back, put this in the fridge. Okay, I'm gonna feed them in about 20 minutes. Stink in there, I gotta clean something. Get down there. All right, so let's take a look here. What I just found this thing. All right. What does it say? How are the newbies? So they're doing pretty good. If you don't know, this calico here is Stormfly. The all-black kitten there is Toothless, named after the How to Train Your Dragons dragons. They're doing okay. They've been a little boomeranging in their weight. Yeah, they've been a little hesitant to eat regularly, which is frustrating, but other than that, they seem fine. I do need to do a quick dehydration test on my buddy here. Can't even get... he seems good. Okay. All right, that's not bad, actually. I think later I'm gonna clean out this whole crate. I don't have it in me right now. So yeah, they'll eat in about 12 minutes. What time is it? Well, like 17 minutes, but whatever. The girl has been consistently gaining weight. She did have one significant drop like 2 days ago. It was only like 3 grams. It's not that significant compared to like the boy went down multiple like digits. Also 2 days ago, so I don't know what the issue there was. They did have a food change. We had been given food from the previous foster, and you know we were mixing it with the food we ultimately wanted them to eat that we had, but yeah, it looks like when we made the full switch, they kind of dipped down. They don't eat their full meal worth. But overall, they're still gaining weight. Yeah, he's a little slower and he has a lot more up and down going on. And she is a lot more consistent and bigger. She's almost 100 grams bigger than him at this point. Unless that last weight reading I took was even remotely accurate. I don't think it is. She's just so squirmy about getting out of the scale. Hey, buddy. Should I let you guys run around a little bit? Yeah, let's do that maybe. All right. Let me prep the room. Mostly that just means close this door. All right. I'll let them out. And that'll make it real hard to keep them on camera. But we'll do that for now. Where is... And Moose is gonna try and get in there because he's a big sneak. There's no food in there, buddy. Hey, Means. Are they okay? So, yeah. Hang on. did that backwards. Okay, did the new mic click in? Is that better? All right, if it automatically, like if it mutes or anything, let me know, but this should be a better sound experience and I can wander farther away. So yes, as far as the are they okay question goes, it's different. Yeah, we're not concerned. Like there's no major obvious issues or anything. There's a few things where it's like, yeah, we'd like them to eat better and put on weight a little more consistently. It's very possible that they have worms. We don't have not seen them, and we can't do a test just yet. So that might explain the weight issues. Or the eating issues, I guess I should say. Um, they did have a little looseness in their stool yesterday, which I started giving them some toppers on their meal to try and increase their weight. Because toppers generally it's more of a treat, and they actually did seem to eat that more, but it clearly had an effect on them. So I was doing it every meal. Now I'm just going to do it once a day. Or actually, I'm splitting one pouch between the two of them, and I'm going to do that twice a day. So I guess I'll do that in this meal. From what I've seen in the box, it looks like they're back to normal. I've never seen them play quite that actively with them. Moose legs, show us the moose. Moose, damn it. He just came over and rubbed his head on the phone. And that's Bear in the chair. And then there's a fox in the box. Where's the boy? Moose is stalking. Where did my coffee go? Oh, the boy's over here now. And gone. Back into the shadow. There he is. Meow. Do you ever hear how Harper is doing? Just wondering. No, we haven't gotten any updates on that. Unfortunately, because of the way things are set up right now, ever since we moved into the apartment, we're not able to do the adoptions. So it used to be we would get kittens roughly the same age, and we would care for them all the way through to adoption age. think the battery on these mics are no good anymore. Oh well. Do I have to repeat all of that? I don't know how much you all heard. So what I was saying is, previously to TLDR, we would arrange the adoptions. So we had the information of the adopters. We could reach out to them every once in a while and be like, hey, it's your kitten's birthday, and we just want to check in, see how everything's doing. But now, because we're in the apartment, we really can't do that anymore. So at roughly a little older than these kittens, they just need more space, and we just don't have the ability to give it to them regularly. And so they have to move on to a foster who can accommodate that, and that foster takes them through to the adoption. You know, whisper down the lane, and you know, we're lucky to get any updates whatsoever, let alone actual contact information for those adopters. And you know, it would be cool if we could, but Amanda's really not the kind of person that's going to push for that. And she's the one that really organizes, you know, all of that kind of stuff. That was pretty cute. I hope the connection's not terrible. Okay. What did you say to me? I gotta get this on my computer so I can actually read what you're writing. So it means, I know you said something about it being pixelated. Yeah, our internet just sucks, and it's very upsetting. Like, really hate it. I guess I should have tried to just do it on the cell service and not the Wi-Fi. Let me just bring this up really quick. Okay. But the thing I noticed with my own account is if you go into the YouTube resolution, check to see if it's automatically like set it low and bump it up to 1080, and it'll be a little better. It's not amazing, but it'll be a little better. Tried refreshing it on 720. All right, you already did this. Had it on 1080 before it refreshed. Actually stopped moving around. It seems to get better when it sits still. Yeah, I mean, that's the nature of encoding, basically, because it's like only streaming essentially the updated cells. So if the whole camera moves, then it has to like encode a lot more than if just a kitten runs across the screen. How come I'm not seeing that message? Oh, because my computer's dumb. Okay. Mine cut out at the same time, same place. Shoot. Okay. Oh. This kitten has grown very close. Get away from the camera. All right, let's flip this in. That's what I'm gonna do. Can I zoom? Oh, I can. That's cool. People will think it's Minecraft. Very good. Yep. And she's gone. There she is. Moose attack. Oh, we missed it. Too slow. See, they don't just bother with an update on their end to let you folks know. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. I mean, frankly, most adopters probably don't even know we were involved in the first place at this point. They just most likely assume that the foster that's adopting to them has been the foster they've had the whole time. And generally, it's actually a lot more people involved, at least these days. Because, yeah, most of the kittens we've been getting have come to us through one or two other people at Kitten Rescue who sort of do very short-term fostering. Like, they will do end-of-day pulls. So basically what happens is the shelter will get however many cats and kittens throughout the day, and if they are, kittens or special needs cats or anything like that, they go on EOD list, which basically means if they're not taken by a rescue by the end of the day, they will not be there the next day. So there's a couple people at Kitten Rescue who will just try and organize fosters, but at the same time, like, if they can't immediately find someone, they will attempt to pull as many of those kittens as they possibly can and hold on to them for a couple of days if need be until they can find a foster who will take them. So most of the kittens we've gotten while we've been in the apartment have fallen under that routine. They come to us from essentially 1 or 2 weeks old to 6 to 8 weeks old, and then they go to a different foster, and that person, it's like 50% of the time, that person is the person that takes them to foster or to adoption events, and sometimes they don't even. Sometimes it's yet another person. The kittens we had, what were the kittens before Sherlock and Enola? I have to look back. There's kittens we had earlier this year that are still not adopted because that foster is just not an adoption person. So I don't know if her plan is to just adopt them herself, because that happens, or if she's just lazy. I don't know. I gotta find my coffee. Try not to. Where did it go? Is it okay? I think I left it in the. Oh, there it is. There it is. Haha, the coffee. Wasn't Harper before the mystery kittens, or was there another between those? I'm starting to forget the order of things. I was thinking in my head it may have actually been before Harper as well, and probably. Let's go to the list. Oh, so Simon and Sophie. That is before Harper. Yeah, to my knowledge, they are still not adopted. We had those kittens back in February. What are you doing in my camera? What are you doing? What's your deal? The camera never hurt you. Why are you swatting it? Don't eat that. Nope. 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 Where'd the girl go? What else? So, I mean, you can see like these guys have plenty of energy, so not really concerned with their weird like eating habits and weight drops. They're not like lethargic or anything. Ah. What are you doing? They're very dirty. You need to clean yourself better, miss. No, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop it. You want a toy? Here. Play with this. That is not the toy. That is the tripod. Go find Moose. Moose, play with this cat. Yeah, they're both full of energy. Every time I move the camera, she's like, what is it? Do I come over to it and get right in the way of it? No, she's not. Okay. Ah, that's me. Do that. Doofus. Ah! Stop chasing this. Oh my god. Alright. Hey, that's me. Okay. Is it mostly a black blob right now? But is that... Yes. No. Bear is... where he went? Let's take a quick look. She just started playing with the ball. Bear, kitten. That's where you Bear was busy inspecting their bowls, which I washed out. But... some remnants. I don't know where the boy has gone. Based on Moose, he is over there somewhere. I think he must be under the trampoline. No? That's Bear. Right there. Picture is clear now? That's nice. Don't jinx it. Oh, that's the leaderboard thing. I see. Cool. mean, I can't not move it. You'll just be looking at nothing forever. That is actually both Bear and Toothless. I didn't notice that he was there because Bear was behind him, and they are both black. But also, Moose is like totally getting ready to lunge. They're checking out Mini Me. So in theory, you should be able to just do exclamation mark names in the chat. But they are Stormfly and Toothless, named after the dragons from How to Train Your Dragon. Doesn't look like our chatbot's working right now. But normally that would do it. I forgot to check it this morning. Oh, there it is. It just took a really long time. Don't know why. Oh, the big ones, yeah, the big ones are Bear and Moose. Moose is the orange tabby that is currently on camera. Moose is officially Betty's cat, and Bear is Iris's cat. They had birthdays not too long ago. Make a move. At 12:38. I might go. I said originally I was going to feed them at like 12:30, but then I let them run around, and now I want to let them get a little more room time, so I'll feed them a little closer to the top of the hour. Okay, I will be right back, folks. So just watch Moose, because he's probably not going to move. Where are they at, guys? Yeah, where are they? Okay, there's the girl. He's still under the trampoline? Okay. Means says, who is here? It says 7 people are watching, and I'm nosy. Probably counting me, possibly counting our bot, I'm not sure. Chat that are active. No, okay, come on. Put this on Moose for a little bit. I take it no update on either Sherlock or no update on them at this time either. The only real updates I have are on Junior, aka Starlight, or Feral number 2. We got a picture of Junior in his new home with his new sibling, and I will post that soon. I think probably tonight I'll sit down and schedule a bunch of posts on our YouTube community feed. And it will be one of those posts, so it should be coming out any day now. Yeah, for anyone who missed it, we had a microchip ping on a cat that was only named Feral number 2, and after some investigation we figured out who he was, and when Amanda to vet office had called us, so when Amanda got there to see the cat, there was this lady there who had brought him in, and when Amanda told her that he was a feral, she asked if it was okay if she took him. And we were like, yes, please do that. From the picture that I saw, he is doing great in his new digs. He looked completely at home, much like Moose does right now on camera. He was just chilling on a couch. Like, this is where I should have been the whole time. So, really nice end to that story. Yeah, I don't know if Amanda got any other information aside from that picture, but that's all she really sent to me. And she's out in Michigan right now, so there hasn't been a whole lot of communication with stuff like that. Moose looks super chill. He does. He loves just watching. I forgot that the microphone is way farther away from me, so if I need to speak up more, just let me know. Right on. Let's see where they are. Seems like they may have slowed down. No, they're not on the couch. But I blocked that. Alright. Hello, you. How are you and the pets dealing with the heat? It honestly hasn't been that bad. It's been like mostly in the 80s this week. Like high 80s at times, but it really hasn't gotten terrible. Like at night I can open the windows so that I'm not running the AC all the time, but it is on during the day quite a bit. But other than that, doing good. Although I do have to say that yesterday, I was doing a lot of Uber, and yesterday I turned it on at like, I don't know, 10:30 or 11 or something. I was like, yeah, I'll just do a couple of really quick runs, and I hadn't really, I think I'd closed the windows already, but I hadn't turned the air conditioning on. And every once in a while, you get like a double run on Uber, which makes it really hard to tell exactly how far you're going. Well, I do Uber Eats, not the chauffeur thing, not the taxi version. And so I got this double run right out the gate, and it ended taking me over 3 hours to do all the pickups, to do the drop-offs, and to get back here. So by the time I got back, it was like 2:30, 3 o'clock. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't get to turn the air conditioning on. Those cats are gonna be so hot. It wasn't that bad. I like built it out in my head, but I was like freaking out for a little bit. Simpson J Cat, how you doing? Kitten, hello. You know he's not going to stay on camera, but I'm there for a minute, and he's gone. Oh, but he is with Moose. Let's see how that lasts. It's been in the high 90s for the past week in, let's see, in California. Over 100 for a few days, a week and a half ago. Oh man. Yeah, those 100+ days are the worst. Last week it hit 90s a couple of times, but yeah, it hasn't been so bad. Ah, too far. Doing this with my foot. And she's gone. Not too bad, really, thankfully, despite the heat. Right on. Good, good. All right, that is Coffee calling me. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, where did she go? Great. My two girls are handling better than I am, just saying. Right on. What's up, bud? Alright. They're pretty cute. That is a fact, George. That don't rub against the thing. Yeah, yeah. Are you hungry, little one? Is it time? No? Okay. How are you and your family? So, if you don't know, Amanda and the girls are in Michigan right now. So I'm all alone, taking care of the cats. And yeah, they're going to be gone until the 28th. So I will. It's already been since Monday, so it'll be a full 2 weeks with them out of town. But it sounds like they're having a good time. today they're supposed to go fishing, maybe. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Just taking care of these cats and doing Uber and trying to like work on some videos and posts and stuff like that. Keep everything active. Hello. Yes. What? Oh, you're very sharp. Yeah. You're going to need to learn to retract. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. All right. Ow. Best of luck and all that. Thank you, George. Okay. You're too sharp. Too sharp, miss. I think it's about time we get their food ready. Mostly because I'm just getting stabbed a lot. Someone needs to clean your nose. You. Take care of that. Because she doesn't seem to know how. Hey, alright. Oops. Watching everything. No, not so much, Moose. Okay. Okay. All right, I'm going to take you with me, and we will go get their food bowls ready together. Because otherwise, I won't be able to see the chat. All right. It's a good position for you all. Actually, I guess you're just going to see me. Because otherwise, I can't see the chat. Moose is the watcher. Alrighty. We do not. Okay. Alright, so this is what we are giving them. I know it's backwards, but it's this wellness, complete health kitten pate. And they go through 2 cans of these a day. We're already about 1/3 of the way through our most recent case of it. So if anyone feels like being generous hero, you can go to our Amazon and send us another case of this, because we're definitely going to go through it. It's cuteavalanche.com/wishlist. And yeah, that'd be awesome. Okay. I am also going to give them this Tiki Cat Baby Thrive. I jinxed it. Picture. It's fuzzy again. No, it's all good. Okay. So this is the stuff that most likely gave them the runs. I am not going to give them quite as much, but they do eat this pretty well, so I hope that it helps them build that weight faster. If it does continue to be an issue, then we'll just eliminate it. But yeah, I'm just giving them 1/4 of what I gave them previously. So, do the wet food. That's what wet food looks like. All right, and I'm gonna add some water to it. Yeah, you can smell it? Uh-huh. Oh, we're at 20% battery already. So yeah, after I feed these cats, that's probably gonna be the end of the stream, if I get that far. 2, 3. going on, Moose? Was that better? 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Try and one hand this. No. Just kind of mix that in. That's just the water. Probably won't. I can't tell if they're more interested in it when it's more watered down or less watered down. They leave over so much food no matter what. Maybe I'll do one that's way more and one that's less. See what happens. Although when Moose steals the food, it's hard to know what's what. Okay. I think I'm going to add a little more even still. Back off it. Okay. All right, and then just gonna add like one little dollop of this topper. Actually, try to centralize all the food because it seems like if it gets spread out, they haven't figured out how to eat around the edge of the bowl. Okay. Let's see. And that's that. Let me just find a clip. Actually, this might do it. Aha, bread tie. Good. George says, glad I was able to watch the live stream. Thankfully, I actually received a notification about this. I don't actually get them all the time. So yeah, when we do the normal stream, the 24/7 one, for the most part, that goes until the internet drops. So it could go for several days. So you wouldn't get a notification necessarily. But when I do these sort of Thursday ones, I'm starting a brand new stream completely. So yeah, I would imagine it gives you that more frequently. It's possible, if you haven't already, click the bell setting. There may be a way to do even more, like to make sure you get more notifications. Okay, bowls are in the crate. Let me go grab the kittens. I'll be right back. All right, as they go in. All right, flip you all. I'm gonna take it out of my tripod. Sorry if it's moving funny. How do I? There we go. Do that until my phone dies, basically. Can I get less wall, more cat? Yes. Okay. So this is probably going to wrap up pretty soon. I do want to weigh them. I don't know if you'll be able to see the weigh session because my phone might die before that happens. I will do another chat Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So mark your calendars. And I will probably do another one of these Thursday streams next week. To do those when kids aren't here, but when they are, it's been. So next week is a lot more guaranteed. The week after, probably not. And we'll be putting some updates on our blog, on our website. So if you haven't already subscribed, you can go to cuteranch.com/blog, and there should be a subscription pop up there, or you can go into any of the blog articles and scroll to the bottom and sign up. We only ever at the most do like 2 blogs a week. That's rare. Sometimes we don't even do a blog a week. I try, I just don't have that much free time. What is this? Thank you for the live stream. Try to catch the upcoming one on Saturday. All right. Thank you. Hope to see you there. All right, he is done eating, so let's get a quick weigh on him. Let's see if I can get this on screen. Sorta. Oh, buddy. All right. Oh, that didn't zero out. Okay. Last session 403. And now 401. That's fine. Okay. All right, that's fine. 12 p.m. 401. She's still eating with her foot in the bowl of food, so that's great. Good job, kid. I'm gonna try scraping the bowl for him and see if he just doesn't think that there's nothing in there. Like these cats, I swear, if the food isn't directly in the center, they're like, there's no food in here. It's such a stereotypical cat move. That's my 10% battery warning. Hey bud, look. There's actually more food in there. Try it. Nice, nice. Okay. So based on that, there's a good chance he'll gain back those 2 grams that he dropped, and just plateau, and that is okay. He's gonna have 2 more meals today. So who knows? He may have just, pooped out the difference at this point. She is going to town. So like I said, my phone was at the 10% thing. I can't actually see the battery thing in this app, so I'm just going to say my goodbyes now because it's going to end on its own at some point. Let's just try and give her a quick way before y'all leave. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you get notifications on the next thing. 470, 480. She's also down. Okay. But she's also still kind of eating. All right. And yeah, if you don't know, you can actually make clips on our YouTube page. There's a clip button. I don't remember the process offhand. When our chat bot is working, nope, that doesn't necessarily work on YouTube. Technically, it would do. Since we multicast on different platforms, you can actually do ! clip it. It will clip the last 30 seconds of the stream, but it does it on Twitch. But you can usually activate it from YouTube, I think. The better way on YouTube is just to use the built-in clipping function. Why is that bowl better? All right. Say goodbye, kittens. All right. Well, I have some battery left, so we'll just cut it clean. So thanks for hanging out, and hopefully I will see you on Saturday or next Thursday or both. And as always, I jump into the main 24/7 stream throughout the day. So catch me over there. If you have any questions, feel free to post them. If you've got the YouTube mobile app on your phone, we recently got access to the community feature. So where we normally do sort of picture posts and stuff like that, you as a community through your phone can go to our channel. You'll find the visit community button at the top left, and then you can post pictures of your own fur pals. So I encourage everyone to do that. I'd love to see our feed fill up with other people's pets. That's it. That's all I got. I'm stalling as I try to remember how to end things here. All right, thanks for hanging out, and I will see you on Saturday. Peace me out.